Bonjour, colonizers. I hope all of you are well. I hope all of your families are well as well. So did a black man invent the pencil sharpener? Of course not. But all Grabler-owned major media sites and all black websites and all of our schools that our white people built are now declaring that everything white people made was actually made by black men. And it doesn't matter how small of a thing the white people invented. Nothing is too small for them to try to take from white people. And so even something as small and as petty as the pencil sharpener is enough of a thing that they are willing to steal the credit from whites for inventing. And so if you type in inventor of the pencil sharpener on Google, the tiny hats have it situated as such that this is what you'll be given first thing. A synopsis of John Lee Love, the black inventor of the pencil sharpener. And his patent is from 1897. And another important thing to know about it is that not a single person on the face of the earth ever created an example of his patent. No one has ever created it, including John Lee Love himself. Not one example exists in the world anywhere. And no pencil sharpener on earth utilizes the mechanics or the form of his design. And another thing you need to know is that not only was the pencil sharpener invented by a white man, a French mathematician named Bernard Lassemon, in 1828, 60 plus years before John Lee Love's patent, but 400 other designs of pencil sharpeners were created, were patented by white men, and put into operation in real life, and functioned through society for many decades, while the John Lee Love pencil sharpener was never created. And before I go, I just want to show you this nice reference here, this nice resource. OfficeMuseum.com has two different chronologies for pencil sharpeners. They have one called Antique Pencil Sharpeners, and I'll stop here and let you pause and have a read if you like. And I'm going to start slowly scrolling so that you can see all of these different pencil sharpeners that existed before the patent in 1897 for John Lee Love. Now, many of these are actually after his, but I wanted you to see all of these also just because these are all designs that were actually made. These are real patents that are real life sharpeners that were all designed and patented by white men. And now, when you show them that this example here I showed where the actual inventor is a white man from France of the pencil sharpener, then they will backpedal and say, well, John Lee Love, okay, you got us. He didn't actually invent the first pencil sharpener, but what he did is he invented the first portable handheld pencil sharpener. And so what's great about this OfficeMuseum.com website is the second chronology they offer is a timeline of specifically antique, small, like handheld, portable pencil sharpeners, not tabletop units, things mounted on a wall. And you'll notice that the very first one is the first pencil sharpener ever in 1828 by Bernard Lassemon, the Lassemon pencil sharpener, 1828. Started being advertised for sale in 1829. And then the very next one that was invented was also by Frenchmen. And then 400 other designs were created and patented by white men. And you see all these here on the screen. These are all small, handheld. Every single thing on this entire timeline is a small, handheld, thus portable sharpener. And it's also important to know that the very first sharpener ever was one of the small handheld portable design. The very first one ever was a small portable one. So they can't even backpedal and claim that he's the first one to invent a small portable one. Because A, it wouldn't be an invention, it would just be a small portable version of an invention that had already been invented by someone else. And B, all of these are small handheld portable sharpeners that existed in real life long before his patent ever existed. And we're going to keep scrolling, and we're going to get all the way to 1897, and you will see that despite all of these that existed in real life, all of these are patents by white men. Small handheld portable sharpeners, wall mount sharpeners, tabletop sharpeners. You get all the way down here to 1897, and look how many I've had to pass. You get all the way down here to 1897. We're almost there. We're just now to the 1890s. And when you get here to 1897, a strange thing is observable. Right here. You see right here, 1897, this is the line across the chronology where the John Lee Love pencil sharpener should be, at the end of the 1890s here. Do you see it anywhere here? No. Why? Why don't you see it here? Because it was never created. This timeline is for real, actual pencil sharpeners, not Wakanda imaginary fantasy world. This is a timeline of sharpeners that actually existed. You could have acquired one of these, bought one, used it every day. If you were a well-to-do collector in the know, you could score one of these right now that still exists. Now, all of these I'm scrolling past where I showed you where 1897 was are obviously more pencil sharpeners that were designed by white men and patented by white men after the patent of John Lee Love. But why I'm showing you the rest of these after his patent date is because I'm showing you that no other pencil sharpener ever used his design. So no one copied his design, no one bought it and utilized it. It was never put into use. No one ever created a single example. Okay? So just wanted you to be aware of all these things, including this particular one. And we're going to go through more inventions as I run across them, but just trying to cover one at a time now instead of doing big long videos like I did where I covered multiple ones on other videos. If you haven't seen those, check them out. They're titled something like Black Inventions Busted or Black Inventions Debunked or something like that. And I have lots of information in those videos, and I go over lots of different supposed inventions which all turn out to be a lie. But in this